Hey guys, so after watching a video about this, I decided, despite it being out of the norm for my channel, I wanted to do a tier list. Well, a couple of them. So, I went through the random section of tierlistmaker.com and just found a couple that sounded hilarious to me, and just a few that kind of seemed a little bit fun. This first one, as soon as I read it, I had to go with it. White people lingo. Obviously, I do not share a skin tone with the demographic of this tier list. But I use a lot of this lingo myself. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a G Willikers up here. That is unfortunate. G Willikers is up there in my vocabulary. Welp. Alright. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. She's playing with one of her toys. Welp. I'm gonna put that at, like, now, for crying out loud. That's probably S tier for me. It's hilarious. It's got a little bit of that oomph I'm looking for. Yellow. Oh, okay. Answering the phone. Yellow. Oh yeah, that's A tier. I do that all the time. That's like my basic response when somebody calls me yellow. Whoopsie daisy. How often do I actually use whoopsie daisy in everyday conversation? Surprisingly a lot. I'm gonna put it in B. Go take a long walk. Sorry, had to reset my brain there. Go take a long walk off of a short pier. It's not really white people lingo. It's more of just a generic insult. I'm gonna put that in D. That's not really. It's not really white people lingo. Now this. Hope you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich. That. Mwah. Peak white people lingo. I'm gonna put that in A. Because every time I'm playing with my cat and I'm using my hands, I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'll always go up to my cat. You want a knuckle sandwich? And I don't hit my cat. I do the play thing where I press my hand up against her and just rub her belly just a little bit. I'm not hitting my cat. For anyone who's concerned, she's fine. Foreign name. I'm gonna butcher this. Again, that's not really white people lingo. That's more of a just foreigner thing, let's say. No, that's something everybody says. D tier. Living the dream. Working at 9 to 5, barely making enough to pay rent. Again, that's I won't say that's a white people thing. I'll say that's an everybody thing. But I mostly hear white people say it, so I'm gonna put that in C. You're barking up the wrong tree. Now that is straight S tier. I love that. Mwah. Peak. Every time a white middle-aged dad gets into a confrontation in public, you're barking up the wrong tree, pal. Ooh, I know he's serious. A wise guy. Oh yeah. It's A. I love it. Love hearing it. Ooh, but this next one. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy. That just proves whoever just said that has never been in a fight in their life. Not once. Not even a mild verbal confrontation. I'm gonna put it at a B. I love it. But again, just like Whelp and Whoopsie Daisy, just missing that oomph. Just need a little bit of oomph with it. Let's skedaddle. Ooh, I'm loving it. I gotta hurry this along. I got like 5 others to go through. Skedaddle. A tier. I say skedaddle all the time. You're on thin ice, pal. Ooh, I gotta put that in S. I love it. I love hearing it. Newsflash, buddy. I mean, I love all of these. White people lingo is just mwah. Chef's kiss. It's so passive aggressive. I just love it. A cup of Joe. S. I'm addicted to coffee. That's rich coming from you. Maybe I am a little biased on this one just because I love white people lingo, but I gotta put that in A. I love it. The bee's knees. I mostly hear that from boomers. I don't really hear that from white people from my generation. I'm gonna put that in C. I hear it, just not as often as these others. For Pete's sake. Here comes the cat. I'm gonna put that in D tier. I don't hear it so often. No. Oh. I do say that. I do say oh. Especially when somebody out in public like got hit. Like fight at the dollar store. Oh. Should I record that? Should I call the cops? I don't know. Oh. He got another right hook. Ugh. Gotta put that in S tier. I love it. Now let's do a silly one. Is that the picture thing? Because I always hear that when white people are taking pictures. Now let's do a silly one. No. One picture is enough. I'm sorry, I'm just that type of person who hates. I'm gonna put you in C. Who hates group pictures. It's just so annoying. I'm the type of person who just, oh, we're here? Let's enjoy ourselves. And you just, oh, take one group picture. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. Let's take 2 and let's make it a silly one. No. Can we get back to living in the moment and enjoying ourselves? Rant over. You betcha. Oh, it's gotta be S tier. I say it all the time. I hear it so much from white people. Ooh. You turn on a radio station where the host is white, you hear that at least every 30 seconds. You betcha. People calling in. You gonna be enjoying that honeymoon? Oh, you betcha. See? Now hold your horses. As I say that all the time to the children, my nieces and nephews. I have no children myself. Oop. Didn't realize my My recording software was lagging. Sorry, OBS. I'm running a little quick for you. I do not have children. I have nieces and nephews. Every time they're like rushing along with something, hey, hold your horses. Cool it down there. Put a cork in it. It's gotta be C. I hear it, but it's not often. I mostly hear like people say plug it. Plug it. Zip. Cat got your tongue? No, cat got my wallet. Do you have any idea how expensive these things are? I love you. She's currently trying to take a nap on my lap. I'm gonna put that in B. It's got a little bit of oomph. I hear it, but just not enough oomph, and I don't hear it often enough. Oh, the why I oughta. Ooh, I hear it a lot, especially from older white guys. But I love it. Even I say it. Get a load of this guy. Ooh. I gotta put that in S. I love it. Especially when you're watching like one of those fail compilations. There's always that one dude, hey guys, watch this. Always gotta look over, hey, get a load of this guy. It's not gonna end well. Up yours. I gotta put that in C. Just don't hear it often enough, and when I do, it's honestly middle school kids who are trying not to curse in front of their parents. You know, like little Timmy here. Get with the program. I'm gonna put that in B. Again, the ones in B just lack oomph. I am one of those people who does not like cursing, so I'm gonna accent this. No shite, Sherlock. I'm gonna put that in A. I hear it a lot, but I don't say it myself, you know, because I don't curse. But it's fun when I hear people say it. Look what the cat dragged in. I gotta put that in D. I don't hear that very often. It's very rare. Maybe I should put it in C. Nah, I'm gonna leave it in D. It's just not that good. Let me do a once over. Yep. I generally keep everything where it is. I did not mean to make a staircase. Alright, now this one. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it in a trash taste. And seeing where they put stuff, I had to do it myself. Nah, I gotta correct some of this. First off, sunshine. I did it. Wait, let's rewind. Alright, this is what I would like to be called, not what I would call somebody else. So some of these I will call somebody else, but don't like being called myself. This entire list is what I would like to be called. Sunshine. No. It's weird. Bunny, no. Baby. Nah. I can't do baby. Like, I would call somebody else baby, but it'd be like a sarcastic tone when I'm like asking for something like, hey baby, I want some Chinese for dinner. I want some dim sum. Like, that's what context I would use that. But I'd never, like, call somebody that on a regular or want somebody to call me that. All right, beautiful. All right, this is strictly AM name. You can only call me this in the morning when I'm just waking up. So I feel better about myself. I put that in light blush. I like being called beautiful. Because I'm gorgeous. I'm better than everyone. Remind me of that. Chibi. That's weird. Star. Do not correlate me with a giant ball of flaming gas. Doll. That's weird. Well, it's not weird. It's just... Don't call me an inanimate object. That... like 90% of the time is related to horror movies. Nah, I hate dolls. Don't call me that. Puppy, that's weird. Pudding. Pudding, alright. It's cute, but don't call me that every day. That's like a once in a lifetime. You get to call me pudding. Stop it at once, that's it, okay? Cutie. Cutie feels like something you'd call a child. But, like, it's not like these. Like chibi. Or sunshine. Something you'd call a child. It's like, you're cute. But you're not, like, child cute. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Mommy. Sugar. Alright, sugar is in line with pudding. Like, it's okay. You can call me that once in a lifetime. But let's leave it at once in a blue moon. Okay? Okay. Pumpkin. No. Don't call me pumpkin. Don't associate me with a gourd. I'm self-conscious about my sides, my little love handles, okay? Don't remind me of my little love handles. Thank you. Honey. Okay. Honey's like, we're married. We've been married for like 2-3 years now. It's like married couple lingo. Same with beautiful. That's married couple lingo. Baby girl, no. Baby boy, no. Good boy, no. Angel. I want it to be like when I call somebody baby, it's the sarcastic, it's a I want something. It's basically my little my little trigger word, even though that's not how you describe it, of, hey, just so you know, I'm asking for something, and it's probably expensive. Like, if my hypothetical husband or wife came over to me wanting to buy a video game that was like $75, hey, Angel. Hey, Angel. Hey, cutie. Sunshine. Puppy doll baby. No. Okay. No. You're gonna sit in no. Love. Butterflies. I love it. I adore it. Especially when it's like you're whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Good morning, love. Oh. I'm almost weak in the knees. But not really. I'm almost there. You just gotta... Sweetie. That's something like I call my nieces and my nephews. All right, sweetie, you need to sit down. All right, sweetie, I get it. I'm getting your juice. Can you sit down for me? All right, sweetie, it's time to put up your toys. Like, it's something for kids. But like this, I don't correlate it completely directly with children, so I don't mind as much. But it's like, hold off on calling me that. I still find it a little weird because I use that lingo for kids. Daddy. Gorgeous. I want to put them in the same category because they technically mean the same thing, but I don't know. Gorgeous just stands out just a little bit for me. Like, you call me beautiful. Oh, you just try and butter me up. You call me gorgeous. All right, you want a favorite tonight, don't you? Pretty. Pretty. As a name? As a pet name. You're calling me pretty, not just a generic compliment. Like, you just... Good morning, pretty? Hold on. Let me get my role play. Hey, pretty, I'm making dinner. No, that's not a pet name. That's an adjective. Handsome. Yeah, I like being called handsome. I enjoy being called handsome. I'm gonna put it in light blush, because it's not like I'm almost weak at the knees. It's more like, oh, I am handsome. Thank you. I am handsome. Babe. All I can imagine is some Australian dude coming in from the surf with his surfboard, looking at me. What up, babe? Let's go, babe. Every time I hear babe, I mostly hear it from like Brits, Australians, Californians. I never hear that in like East Coast lingo. Well, I do. It's just like, I'd say like 40%. It's a vicious 40%. Okay. Boo. Do I look like an enemy in Mario? I had to put it in here. It's not a complete, like, turn off, but it's just... no. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but not completely weird like the rest of these. Alright, darling. I have to put that in S here because I call all of you darlings. You're my little darlings. Look at you. Yeah. Cookie. Alright. If you want to eat me, you can just say so. You don't gotta call me Cookie. Precious. Again, that is lingo I use for children. Like, kid knocks their head into something. Oh, come here, precious. Oh, poor baby. Come here, precious. That is not something I want somebody to call me. No. Or that's what I call my cat. She's probably sitting at my door, waiting for me to open it, because I have 4 cats. Oh, come here, precious. No, sweetheart. I like it. Maybe my back hurt. Maybe my shoulder's a little sore. Rub your shoulders, sweetheart. Oh, I can handle dinner, sweetheart. Oh, I can bring the laundry in, sweetheart. It's nice. I love it. Kid. Do I need to call Chris Hansen? That's weird. Kitty's moving? She moving? She getting comfy? Cupcake. Listen. Take that EDP attitude and go somewhere else. Don't call me Cupcake. Dear. I like it. That's like honey. It's married couple lingo. I like it. Kitty. No. Princess and prince are something you call toddlers. No, that's weird. Teddy bear. Don't... Listen. Sure. Teddy bear is something you'd call a gay bear. But don't call me a thin little twig, a beanpole, a teddy bear. Makes me self-conscious about my love handles. Alright, now, I think I got everything where I want it, so... In theme of, you know, pet names, what I like being called, basically my turn-ons and turn-offs, I decided, you know what? Hair color. What hair colors do I find attractive? Now, this is going to be very exposing. Black hair and white hair are my absolute weaknesses. I love it. Like, when I first saw Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3, my immediate thought was, Somebody get me that handsome elf. Somebody bring me the handsome elf. Shadowheart was okay. But Morticia Adams ignited my obsession with black-haired women. She was practically my goth awakening. My goth girl awakening. I loved every part of it. By the way, I'm talking about like the original Addams Family, because when I was a kid, I watched those sort of black and white shows and movies. Mine was weird. I also didn't have cable. Blue hair. I like it, but just not as much as other colors. Brunettes aren't really my thing. And balayage blonde. I really don't like blondes all that much. Green. I like green. Green's doing something for me. Gingers. It's a constant joke with me and my family. Like when my mom said, "Hey, I'm going to the store. What do you want?" "Oh, can you grab me like sour cream and onion chips, a Sprite, and if they got one, a tall redhead with a big butt and lots of money." It's a constant joke that I have. Redheads are my weakness. If a redhead would walk up to me, "Hey, give me your wallet." Shoo, I ain't need it anyways. Berry. I actually tried to get my hair dyed a berry color, but everyone kind of liked the... It's not like super auburn, but it's like an auburn brown. Everyone liked it, so I kept this. Oh. Well, last year development, I bleached my hair for the first time. Which was, it was an experience. Because I didn't use actual bleach. I used hydrogen peroxide and baking soda. Which surprisingly actually twisted up my curls even more. Side tangent real quick. I always hated the fact that my curls were so loose. And I always tried to use like curl creams and like those curl foam I guess you can call them conditioners, but treatments, that'd be a better word. But they hardly ever did anything to my curls. But when I did that hydrogen peroxide and baking soda, it's like all of my curls decided, you know what? We're gonna cooperate. We're gonna work with you. Look how tight these coils are. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing another baking soda treatment to see if it's the baking soda. I'm hesitant to do the hydrogen peroxide again because I don't want my hair to be any lighter or to kind of have a little bit of damage on my scalp. Not my scalp, but like the roots at the crown of my head. So I'm just... let me hold off on that. Alright, back to the tier list. Is this like a rose? I'll put that in A. I like rosy colors. purple. I like purple, just not as much as the ginger. Rainbow. Listen, I'm gay, so rainbow should be my thing. It's just not that much of my thing. Like, that's gonna fade in, like, I'm gonna give it 3 weeks max. Like, those greens and those reds are going to fade so fast. Blood red. Yeah, I gotta say, I do enjoy when women have... By the way, I've been stationing this for women, but not for men. Shoot. Should I read? No, it's pretty much the same for men too. I like the blood red. Blonde. I won't say any of these are trash, just not my type. I just really don't like blonde. Now, silver. Silver's in the white category. I love it. Weak in the knees for it. A little once over. All right. I think we're good. Now this is where I may have a little bit of trouble. Because I was a poor kid, and most of these name brand stuff, I wasn't able to actually eat. I got the off-brand stuff, which arguably tastes better. Apple Jacks. I put it in C. I don't hate Apple Jacks, just it wasn't my thing. Cheerios. I enjoyed Cheerios when we got to put fruit in it. I loved Cheerios with fruit. Like strawberries, blueberries. This is probably where I developed my hatred for bananas, but usual thing my mom did was slice up bananas and put them in my Cheerios. Wheat Chex. Alright, I'm gonna be a little honest here. If it was Rice Chex, I'd put it up probably in B. Because not even like 24 hours ago, I was eating Rice Chex out the box. No milk. Just as a snack. I'm weird, I know. But I just like Chex as a snack. No like seasoning or anything, just straight out the box, Chex. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I have to put that in A tier. I love it. But my problem was, whenever I got to the end of the bowl, and all there was left was just cinnamony milk, it was always too sweet for me. I was one of those kids where I had a cap on what was just too sweet. Like cupcakes? I loved cupcakes, but I wouldn't eat all the icing because as a kid, there was something just visceral in my response of eating too much sugar. Not like my behavior, but like my stomach would actively start to reject the food if it was too sweet, in my opinion. So like, if I tried to, not waste food and try to eat all the icing, I would actually start gagging because it was just too much icing. And that was the reaction I had when I was drinking the milk after Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was just a little too much. Cocoa Puffs, I'm sorry to anyone who likes Cocoa Puffs. I don't. I just don't like them. They're honestly not that good. Cookie Crisp, that was my thing when I was a kid. Because Cookie Crisp was almost always on sale at my local Walmart. So this was one of the name brand stuff that I actually got to eat. And it was my favorite. But as an adult, I have to admit, it's not that good. The memories were rose tinted. And I have officially taken those glasses off. Pops. The internet is going to hate me. Okay. B tier. I really like Pops. Those were... When you get those little, like, travel boxes for, like, field trips, like road trips, you could just open up the little box and munch on them. Or, like, it was served at school. You get, like, that tiny box and a little carton of milk. You could mix it in a little bowl, have cereal for breakfast. Pops was my thing. Alright, French Toast Crunch is superior to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There's less of that sugar left in the box. It has a nice puffy texture to it. So I can finish the milk after. The mouthfeel is amazing. French Toast Crunch, S tier, superior to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm willing to die on that hill. Frosted Flakes, upper A tier. Frosted Flakes was another one of those, like, you get them in the small boxes. First, I'd go for Frosted Flakes. Normally with Frosted Flakes, I'd like pour some milk in after I finished the cereal, just to, lessen the sugar. Because I actually like to drink the milk after. And it was always the same issue with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was just a little too sweet. But I'd always add a little milk and then drink the milk, the milk mixture out of the bowl. Frosted Flakes was my thing. Same with Pops, but I'm sorry, Tony's just a little bit more superior. Fruit Loops. They're good. They're just not... I'm gonna put them in C. If everything in S and A and half of the stuff in B is gone, I will then reach for Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops is just not my thing. I don't really care for it. But, like, if it's there, I'll eat it. Fruity Pebbles. If this was the knockoff version, B tier. but because this is the name brand, I'm just putting it here for the off-brand version, because the off-brand version is way better. There's an off-brand version where the pieces are just a little bit bigger, so they don't get super soggy before you're able to finish like half of the bowl. Grape nuts, never tried. Honeycomb. I'm sorry. Honeycomb was another one that I just enjoyed. In fact, honeycomb was just one of those cereals as a kid. I just loved eating it. Alright, we've gotten to the one where I know people are going to riot if they see this. As a kid and as an adult, I always loved Honey Nut Cheerios. Always ate it, always enjoyed it. I had no issue with it. When my mom got Honey Nut Cheerios and she asked me what cereal I wanted, you know what? You know what, Mom? You already got the cereal I want. Honey Nut Cheerios was my thing. It is my thing. And you know what? Me studying in Japan, this is what I'm going to miss most. Being able to just freely get Honey Nut Cheerios and not have to go to an American import store. Kix. Never had it. Well, I did. It's just, I don't remember the experience of it. Life. God, I hate life. Life was just a bit better than normal Cheerios and Fruit Loops. I'd eat it, but it'd have to have fruit with it. Lucky Charms. I just wasn't a huge fan of how soggy the marshmallows would get. Because I was the type of kid, I want an equal amount of cereal to marshmallowage. And by the time I got to like half of the bowl, the marshmallows were like super soggy and they weren't good to eat anymore. They didn't feel good to eat anymore. There wasn't any of that little crunch. Mini wheats. I didn't eat the normal mini wheats. I always had the frosted mini wheats. I'm sorry, compared to Fruit Loops, I'd literally rather reach for anything else. Even Raisin Bran. I unironically enjoy eating Raisin Bran. As a kid, it was a bit of a, cause as a kid, and even as an adult, I don't really like raisins all that much. But thankfully, the bran has just a natural enough flavor that I don't mind the raisins. Rice Krispies. Yep, we're gonna put you right there. I'd eat Rice Krispies, but I'd take like a spoonful of sugar and spray it over top. And now, K cereal, I've never had. Alright, there we go. Alright, one more adjustment. Yeah, I think that's it. If it was the off-brand Lucky Charms, just like the off-brand Fruity Pebbles, they'd probably be up higher. This would be S, this would be A. But because it's the name brand, it's gonna stay right where it is. Ooh, we've almost been recording for an hour. Let me hurry this along. Alright. Vegetables, because, you know, I actually enjoy eating vegetables, which is a weird thing for people to hear, apparently. Alright, so asparagus. I actually really like roasted asparagus. Like, you put it on the grill, just a little bit of garlic, some salt, some pepper. I put that in A. I really like roasted asparagus. Bell peppers. I'm going to seem weird for this, but I was the type of person, am the type of person, will always be the type of person who can just eat a bell pepper just raw. I take it raw. Yeah. I'll slice it up into little strips and just munch on that. Especially if I got like some salt sprinkled on top or like some ranch to dip it in. Mwah, perfect. Broccoli. I love broccoli. I'm a broccoli connoisseur, if you will. And I know most Americans just cringed at that, but get over it, you toddler. Eat your vegetables. Oh my god. Stop behaving like a 3-year-old and just eat it. Jesus. Brussels sprouts. Again, love roasted Brussels sprouts, just not as much as broccoli. Cabbage. I love cabbage. Like, my favorite meal to ever exist. Like, if somebody brought this to me and said, hey, will you marry me? On the spot, yes. Corned beef and boiled cabbage. That is my weakness. You bring me some corned beef and cabbage. Take me, I'm yours. Carrots. I like carrots. They're just a fun little snack, especially when they're crunchy. When you get those nice snappy carrots, perfect. Cauliflower. I'm gonna put that in B because both Brussels sprouts and cauliflower have that little. They got that tangy taste. It's not tangy. It's a bitter tangy taste that I really don't like. That I have to drown out with some like garlic butter sauce. Or like just garlic. But I like eating them, I just don't like the little bitter flavor behind it. Celery. I'm gonna put that in A. Celery and ranch, celery and peanut butter, just celery alone. Or like just chop up some celery, put it in some soup. Yes, oh my gosh. Corn. I like roasted corn. I'm gonna put it in B, just because grilled corn, I love it. Cucumber. A. Gotta put it in A. Or is it zucchini? No, that's zucchini. This is cucumber. Okay. Eggplant. I love it in hot pot. Love when I go to hot pot and I can get some eggplant, some bok choy, and some tofu skin. Let the eggplant and the bok choy settle for a little bit while I'm taking my fried tofu skin and just dip. Garlic. High S. I love garlic. I love garlic in everything. We got some hummus. That was roast peppers and garlic. I ate an entire container in one day by myself. I love garlic. Green beans, roasted green beans with some garlic sauce. Mwah. Love it. Hot peppers. I love hot peppers. But it's mostly for like when we're making Mexican food. Don't really very often use hot peppers. Or like if we're making collard greens, we'll take a jalapeno, chop it up, add it. Mwah. Perfect, beautiful. Leek. I used a leek once, and that was to make ramen soup, and I loved the flavor it added. So I'm gonna put that right here. I'm gonna adjust the corn, sorry. Oh, that's lettuce. Lettuce. Yeah, I like lettuce on a freshly grilled burger. Mushrooms. One of the things I loved most when I went to Longhorn Steakhouse was just the stuffed mushrooms. I was a fiend for those things. And I end up finding a recipe called, it's from HelloFresh, I think. Silky Sicilian penne. I'm a fiend for mushrooms. I added so much mushroom to that. I love it. Onion. Yeah, I never tried making my own French onion soup. I don't really like French onion soup from like the store. It's a completely different taste, I know, but I love sauteed onion, fried onions. Like if you ever had tried like fried string onions placed on top of a burger, it's delicious. Potatoes. I gotta put them high up here. I love baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, French fries. Like one of the favorite things we love to make. It's usually paired with like fried chicken or like a steak or ribs or something. Like a savory meat you could like grill or fry. It's sliced up potatoes, sliced up onions, sliced up zucchini. Just some garlic roasted in the oven with some butter, some garlic, that's it. It's delicious. I love it. Maybe add some salt and pepper to taste. It's delicious. Speaking of that, I'm gonna put you in B. I don't like zucchini alone. Pumpkin. I don't all that often eat pumpkin, but pumpkin pie, a pumpkin frappuccino. I'm gonna put you here. Same with the butternut squash. Ooh. Those are turnips, yeah. I love turnips. My brain's trying to think, turnips or radish? Turnip? Radish. Turnip. Sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. Sorry, those are yams. Yams. I love yams. Chop them up, bake them. or heck, fry them. Sweet potato fries. Yam fries. Baked yam. Yam pie. Glazed yams. It's delicious. It's all good. I think I have everything where I want it. So, let's move on to fast food. I will admit, a lot of these I haven't tried. So, let's get the ones I haven't tried out of the way. Alright, I've technically had White Castle, it's just their frozen burgers. But since I haven't actually gone to a White Castle and ordered, I'm gonna put them there. Don't have an In-N-Out here, don't have a Jack in the Box here. I have no idea what that is. I've been to a Shake Shack. We only just recently got a Shake Shack near where I live. So I'm gonna go try that out eventually. Wahlburger, Whataburger. I have been to Wingstop. I just can't remember it too well because it was years ago. So I'm gonna put that in never tried just to, give Wingstop a fair chance in the future. Oh, shoot, and Arby's. Nobody eats at Arby's. Burger King. I only order one thing from Burger King, and that's a Bacon King. And that is pretty good. I enjoy it. Carl's Jr. I'm pretty sure it was a double cheese. It was pretty good. Now Chick-fil-A. I love it. I love getting the sandwich. I love getting the nuggets. And I love the breakfast menu. Just because I have an excuse to get their frozen coffee. Their frozen coffee is so good. Oh my gosh. I freak out over that frozen coffee. Because I still live with my mom. Hi. I'm a college student who can't afford living out on my own. Mom asks, hey, you want to get Chick-fil-A? Oh, shoot. If I can have an excuse to get that frozen coffee, sure. Chipotle. Because as somebody who, when they went to college, was constantly at Moe's Southwest, I have to hold my heart to Moe's. I'm sorry, Chipotle. Mo got me. I'm practically wedded to him. I'm sorry, Chipotle. Domino's. The only thing good about you is your lava cakes. That's pretty much it. Alright, when I go to pizza places, I have a system. Dessert, pizza, pasta. Are those good? We have a local pizza place, dessert, pizza, pasta, all good. Domino's. Dessert. That's it. I can barely say the pizza is great. The pasta is horrendous. Dairy Queen. Your blizzards are great. That's about it. Five Guys. Listen, you're sitting at a B just because your food is good. Your prices are horrendous. KFC. Same reason. Food good, price bad. And here is my rant about Little Caesars. Price does not equal quality. Stop saying Little Caesars is good because of the price. Price does not matter when it comes to quality. Oh, my favorite fast food joint is Little Caesars. Why? Because it's cheap. Alright then, how's the food? Good, because it's cheap. That means nothing. Maruchan ramen is cheap. Doesn't mean it's good. When I can go to my local ramen shop and get a bowl for $10 with the fixins and a good broth, shoot. That does not make Maruchan and that bowl of delicious tonkotsu ramen the same tier. They're not even the same. The race was called before it even started. It's not good. Little Caesars is not good. McDonald's. You would be higher if your prices were good too, in America. But I will say, the reason you're at C is also because your food quality has gone way down in my area. You're just not that good. Panda Express. I'm gonna put you above all of them. I hate the tagline gourmet Chinese food. It's not. It's garbage. American Chinese food. But that honey walnut chicken, despite me being allergic to walnuts, is really good. That is like literally your only saving grace with me. Papa John's. Your pizza's good. That's about it. That's all you get from me. Your pizza's good. Pizza Hut. Oh shoot. Didn't even realize, didn't let me add you there. I had Pizza Hut, it's just I don't remember having it. Popeyes. Alright. Tip, if you've never been to Popeyes, the more ghetto the location, the better the food. If a chick, black chick, with either cornrows or weave, walks up to you while chewing gum, what do you want? What you want? You know the food's gonna be good. Sonic. Of the drinks, but oh, and the tater tots. The tater tots. Oh my gosh, the tater tots. But for far too many times, as often as I go to them, you just fail at making my order way too much. How hard is a double bacon cheeseburger? Everything on it, no onions. I am literally just asking for a basic burger. Subway. You ain't no diddler. And also, Subway, you're just not that good compared to my local Wawa and Sheetz. It's no comparison. If I want a sandwich, I go to Wawa or Sheetz. I do not even think of Subway. I want a salad, I make a salad at home. Or I go to, Chick-fil-A. I'm looking at it. I'm visualizing it. Can't say it. Brain. Taco Bell. Alright. After discovering a taco truck down the road, not down the road, but it's 2 counties over, I can't even look back at Taco Bell. Like, $10, I get a huge burrito. Carne asada burrito. $10. And not only does it fill me, I have leftovers. I need like 3 tacos supreme, 3 quesadillas, 2 drinks, just to feel full at Taco Bell. I don't know what they do with their food, but it just does not fill me. Wendy's. I like Wendy's. It's just whenever I go to my local Wendy's, the food is always so greasy for no reason. I can't. Alright. I did not expect this to take so long. But yeah, this is my fast food tier list. We went fast food, vegetables, cereal, hair color, pet names, and white people lingo. I had a lot of fun doing this, but what did y'all think? You enjoy yourselves? Leave a comment if you liked it, leave a comment if you hated it. But regardless of that, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you all for showing up. Bye guys, see you later.